Well, hello everybody. So I don't have my yarn balled up yet. Just a minor setback. But I'm really having trouble with this mic. I started earlier and the battery ran out. Like, really? I just had them charged. So I got to look into that, find out what's going on. So I had to wait for them to charge or take a chance at you guys not being able to hear me. So this video is coming late, but at least it's a video. My mic's over here, as you can see right there. So I've got a green light on my phone that's telling me the mic is on. And I have a green light on my mic that says that it's on. I have to make sure both of them are in sync. Because if one of them's flashing or no light at all, you're not going to be able to hear me. There's going to be no sound. The joys. The joys. That's all we're going to say. The joys. We are going to call it the joys. All right. Where did you... Oh, I tell you, sometimes I have the mind. No, you guys already know I don't. You already know I don't have a mind. You already know. Oh, it's like, yeah, Russ, you talk about this thing called a mind, but you don't have one. Just making sure my knot is good. Oh my goodness. It is after 3 o'clock in the morning. I normally have videos recorded up ahead, so this does not happen. But it is what it is. I'm not mad. I'm just going with the flow here. And it is what it is. It's all about life. So if by chance, if the sound goes, more than likely one of my pieces of equipment malfunctioned. But so you'll be seeing me kind of look back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Me and Kevin went out. Well, I say we went out to dinner, but we really didn't go out. We picked dinner up and brought it home. We went to Popeyes. Well, they have a new ghost pepper wing or something like that. That's too hot for me. Well, I like their hot and spicy. Kevin likes the mild. And typically, this is what's left of the last ball that I didn't finish out of my last video. One of these days, I'm just going to keep talking and talking and talking until I don't carry any yarn over. But anyhow, so Kevin always gets their original, and I get the hot and spicy. He likes, and I do too, but he likes the new chicken nuggets that they have. So they've got regular bone-in chicken, and they have their chicken tenders, and now they have what's called chicken nuggets. And you get 24. Those chicken nuggets are huge, but you get like they come in 24 or 36. But you get like you get 24 for like $13. I'm thinking, wow. And these aren't chicken nugget size. These are actual hunks of chicken. Oh my goodness. So good. And you can get them in hot and spicy, and you can also get them in mild. Kevin gets mild. Well, today, my hot and spicy chicken was hot and spicy. And I used to be able to eat hot stuff fairly well. Well, since I've been getting older, but not wiser, you all know my mind. you you already know. Oh, so anyhow, uh, I can't deal with the heat and the spices. It makes me want to. It makes everything want to come back up. So I stay away from typically the hot stuff, but I can handle um, the hot and spicy chicken from Popeyes. It's just enough heat, just enough heat to give me that spiciness without affecting my stomach. Oh, not today. Ooh, yeah, I am paying for that today. So I'm just wondering if they use some of their ghost pepper spices in with their hot and spicy. Because let me tell you, that set me on fire. Oh, I didn't check my notes. I still check them. See? That's why you check your notes. Um, so for some reason today, it really affected me. So my eyes were burning, my lips were on fire, my mouth was hurting, and Russ just could not do it. I'll finish eating it because I'm not going to have anything go to waste because Popeye's chicken is not cheap. I think, well, I don't think, I know it was $70 for me and Kevin. But yes, we do have leftovers for dinner on Sunday, and there will be plenty for me to take to work tomorrow night. But still, $70. What is up with these knots? All right, Russ, come on. You got it. Come on, Russ. I told you my mind. Oh, over the top. Over the top. Come on. Oh, I never had so much trouble with the knot. Now, that one went over the top. So this one's got to come under. So here we go. We are under. Like so. Bring it around. Under we go. Through the loop and pull tight. Now we pull our 2 knots together, nice and tight. It's like a little kid. You're trying to teach him how to tie his shoe. I'm sorry, but it's funny. Oh. Oh my goodness. Come on. Now if this yeah. So here we go again. Ta-da. I was about ready to hang it up. Let me tell you, I was about ready to hang it up. And we've got, I don't know if I told you or not, but if I did, I'm sorry. But the work gives us an allowance for our steel toe shoes. Well, ever since they started that, because before we used to be able to wear a tennis shoe, it had to be closed. The toe had to be closed. But other than that, you could wear what you want until somebody got hurt. Well, then, oh, here's a knot. So then we had to start wearing steel toes. Well, work, because steel toe shoes are expensive. So work teamed up with a shoe truck that goes around. They go around in to factories and let people buy their shoes. They have all kinds of shoes. I mean, every kind of name you want. They have every size. And if they don't have it on the truck, they have a store that's local. So you can just go and pick up your shoe from the store if they don't have it on the truck. But 99% of the shoes they have on the truck. It's the like the 13, 14, 15, or the triple E's and stuff like that. They typically don't have that on the truck because not a whole lot of people need that big of a shoe. So we always had Granger. Once a year, Granger would come through and work would give us $80 towards a pair of shoes. Well, they made an agreement with Granger that they wanted to offer a free pair for, so that way somebody that didn't have the extra money, they could still get a pair of new shoes every year. And I thought that's nice. That's really nice. Because there's some people that, you know, they might be the only one working. They might be a single parent. So it's nice that the company offers a free pair of shoes. I mean, you don't get your choice. I mean, but if you don't have the money to buy a pair of shoes, you are still allowed to get a pair of shoes free of charge. Well, last year last year was a fiasco because they didn't use the Granger shoe truck. I don't know what company they went through, but I did not get a pair of shoes because you had to They had all different kinds of shoes on the truck, but you didn't walk away with a pair. You found a shoe that you liked, they ordered it, it was sent to your home, and then if it didn't feel right or fit right, then you had to call them back and they would arrange for you to send that pair back, then they would send you a new pair. It was just a mess. And a lot of people was not happy because a lot of people had to keep sending their shoes back. But I did not. Um, my shoes that I got the previous year were still in good shape. So I didn't need a pair. And I'm glad that I didn't because everybody had trouble. Very few people did not have trouble. Everyone, just about everyone had trouble. So this year, but on the back side. So if you wanted to um, go to Walmart or Meijer or um, a discount shoe place to get a steel toe shoe, all you had to do was bring in the receipt, and work would reimburse you for what you paid. Um, so that was an option. Well, this year we don't have the reimbursement option. It's you either get your shoes from the shoe truck or you're not getting shoes. Or I should say, they're not going to reimburse you. And so when we had our employee meeting, we have one once a month. We have an employee meeting every month. So when the safety lady was talking and she got done talking, they always ask, is there any questions? So I raised my hand and I said, the shoe truck. What about the shoe truck? Because typically it comes like in June. And they said, well, they have a new company and that we would get our shoes from the new company. And Myers um, is upping how much we can spend. And I think they upped it from $80 to $120. So um, that's a plus. And I think they wouldn't really tell us who it was, but I'm pretty sure it's the same truck that we used to have because they said that we would be getting our shoes right that day, like normal. That's how we used to get them. We used to go to the shoe truck and, you know, pick out our shoes, pay the difference, and walk out with our shoes. Well, last year we didn't do that and it was a mess. This year we're going back to it. And then they supposedly we're supposed to be getting our bonus program back where we got a bonus every month. It was up to $300 bonus. But I don't know about this year. Or when they're supposed to tell us what's going on in July with our bonus. I'm just glad that they are bringing it back because we all thought that they weren't going to bring it back. So that will be nice. It was nice to have, it started at $300, and depending on the different parameters, there was 5 things. That made up the $300, or 4 things. 4 things, not 5. It was 4. Because each thing was $75. So if we missed our quota for the month, we wouldn't get that $75, but we'd get the others. Because there was sometimes that we would get our full 300, and then there was other times where it was, 225. Sometimes it was 200. It varies. But it was, $300 is $300. I would not squabble for if someone was trying to even if someone's trying to give me $100, it's like, that's still an extra $100. I have a headache tonight. I do. I'm sorry, I just keep looking at these lights. I'm just trying to make sure that they're green and not blinking green. If they're blinking green, no sound. If there's no light, no sound. So I have to make sure that the lights on the devices are solid green. When I was trying to record before midnight, um, I had all the cats coming. All the cats were coming around. And they were coming up. They were peeking their head right around my phone, looking into the camera. It was funny. But I had to throw it away because no volume. So sad. I've got I was just checking. I heard a noise in the kitchen, and I just wanted to make sure Tiny Tim wasn't out there looking for food. Because if he was, I would have had to pause the video to go feed him. I got I have 2 boxes that I'm trying to fill with yarn. So when I go see my niece and my mom and dad, my niece, my nephew, I can take these boxes of yarn and give them to my niece. I'm packing the Kramer, the mystery boxes I got from Kramer. Yep, I'm packing those full. So that way she's got some yarn. She watches my videos, so she'll know they're coming. Which she already did anyway, because a lot of the yarn, it's like, hey, do you like this? She's like, yeah. She's like, I'll take it because I'm wanting to make a rug. Okay, it's yours. You can have it. I just don't. I don't have the room, and she needs yarn. She don't have the money for it. So, Uncle Russ to the Uncle Russ to the rescue. I don't mind. It's family. I sent her some yarn uh, when her mom got sick and was in the hospital. I, I took some yarn, and she's like, "This this is some really nice stuff." And I said, "Well, what is it?" And she says, "It's like orange and gray. It's a multicolor." And it's like, okay, well, that was um, the Willow wheels from Hirschner's, because Hirschner's owns Willow yarns. And she's like, that is some really nice stuff. I said, Willow yarns is very nice. And she's like, well, if it wasn't supposed to be in there, I'll stop using it and send it. No, I put it in there. Use it. Because she's making, bless her heart, she's making a blanket. And I told her, I said, look, if you need more, let me know. I think I gave her 4 or 5 wheels. I still got more of the same color. So it's like, yes, if you need it, if you need more, I'll give you more. Frees me up space, because you just never know when one of those pesky yarn companies throws throws clearance yarn at you. And I don't have any room. So it's like, I gotta clear out some room. I might, after they get the chicken coop built, I might have them build me a small room. Not with the chickens, of course, but a small building, just so I can put my yarn in there. Doesn't have to be fancy. Just some room. I would like it big enough to, be able to sit in there and um, do my videos. So that way I'm not in the house. I'm not in anybody's way. It's so quiet I can hear the clock tick. With my cackling, I probably woke Kevin up. Oh my goodness, 31 minutes already? I guess I need to pick out the next two colors, don't I? I haven't even started on the two. I haven't started on the two colors that I unrolled or that I rolled up into a ball. This one that I'm working on right now is left over from the last video. That I didn't have rolled up. So I was talking to you guys while I was rolling it up. And I usually don't do that. I usually do that off camera. But I thought, why not? Something different for a change. As much as I'm enjoying this blanket, I'm really ready for it to be done. I'm really ready for it to be done. But I only work on it while I'm on film. So it takes a lot longer. But it just pretty much goes to show you, if you take 30 minutes a day from start to finish, I think we're on day 75. So, 75 in 75 days, you pretty much have a good sized throw. You surpass the baby blanket. So just give yourself 30 minutes a day, and in a couple of weeks, you can have a baby blanket done on your way to a nice throw. Or if you wanted to make a wrap. So I'm just trying to show, because I know a lot of people don't have time. They don't have a lot of time. But give yourself these 30 minutes a day, and you'll be surprised at what you can have in a couple of weeks. Like, shut up, Russ. I'm sorry. Oh, goodness gracious. You look like a good one. There we go. There's that. Beautiful color. Now, next one. Ooh, look at that pretty color. That's a pretty color. Okay, so there's our next two colors. Turquoise is still in the jar. See, it's going back in the jar. We got some good colors left in there. So, sorry this is late, but it is what it is. I love you guys, and I will see you on my next video, okay? Bye.